Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back for another deck profile here. This is one of the decks I wanted to profile on this channel. I ended up testing it this week. There's a few other decks I'm testing. I'm going to mention some things at the end of this video that I think you guys will enjoy. Maybe not, if not sick. Anyway, so I've been playtesting this deck all this week. I've been trying to finalize the ratios and stuff. I think this deck obviously is very good. You know, I did pure Zoodiac, I think a couple videos back, and I changed some ratios and stuff just for the Eldlich stuff. Eldlich Golden Lord's like one of my favorite cards of all time, even though I own gold rare ones. Sweet. I will buy secrets, don't worry about that. But, you know, dude, so we'll just get right into this. It's a fucking Eldlich Zoodiac. But, I hope you guys had a happy new year. I know I did. It was a great time, actually. One of the times, I think it was the only new year in my entire life, not my entire life, but when I turned of age, that I wasn't hungover on New Year's Day. So, yeah, it's a big milestone for me. But, you know, dude, so anyways, we'll get right into this deck profile, if you don't mind. But, alright, so, this deck, I want to keep to 40 cards just to make it, you know, as good as it could be. I'm only playing 2 Golden Lords. I feel like that's pretty standard. I'm not entirely sure if 3 Golden Lords, like, I don't know, like, what ratio you would play 3 Golden Lords in a 40-card Zoodiac Eldlich list. I'm not sure. I think 2 is completely fine. I started with 2, ended with 2. I'm completely happy with this list. One thing I want to talk about, too, which is kind of wild, I play Zoodiac Rat Pierre, and just, nobody else does. I don't know if I'm fucking dumb or, like, if it's just player preference or what it is, but I like Mega Clops, and this is just Mega Clops, so, you know, dude, also base hand traps and shit, so, what do you want to do, dude? It kind of wilded me out, because, like, I looked this up. Obviously, I have the Zoodiac list. I looked up some Eldlich Zoo lists, and I was just like, where's the Rat Pierre, dude? It's just Mega Clops. Like, and just no one plays it, apparently, so. But I do. I think the card's insane. Wouldn't change that at all. And then I turned my ratios down from the Zoodiac list, obviously, to fit the Eldlich cards, and I'm happy with this ratio. This ratio actually took a little while for me to, like, be happy with. Like, I kept changing a couple things, and it was fine, but only one Thoroughblade. There was times where, like, I would have, you know, the Pure Zoo opening, like, multiples of these is kind of meh, but, like, you know, in Pure Zoo, you can play with that. It's completely fine. In this list, opening, like, dead cards is just very bad, so I want to stick with one of these, because this discarding Ram is the combo. I will show just a quick combo video that I did in the last Zoo list in case somebody didn't watch that and they're watching this now. It's just with Rat Pierre, though. Or is it? There's actually 2 combos I'll show you. But, so, yeah, one of the homeboys, Thoroughblade. And then I did cut down to also 2 Whiptails. The last video I said I would, you know, why aren't people playing 3 of this? And I meant in Pure. In Pure, I would still play 3 of this. The card's ridiculous. There's so many matchups where this card is just very good, just for the DD Warrior Lady effect. I really like where the format's at right now, because, like, it's a lot more control grindy, you know what I mean, instead of, like, you know, just fucking 70 million negates with the fucking Dragon Buster with the Union Hanger or Union Carrier equipped with fucking Borals, you know what I mean, all that shit. Now, a lot of the shit you can actually play. Like, if you actually have cards, you can actually play them. I really like control formats. I'm not a huge fan of, like, formats like those where it's just like, oh, dude, you just can't fucking play, but, you know, play this game my whole life since the game came out, and we've still got through it, so it's fine. And then I stuck to 3 Rams. I think this is the best card in the deck, or best Zoodiac in the deck. This card's just absolutely absurd. You'll actually have plays where, like, if you go to, like, mid-late game, and you start doing the grind match, because that happens now a lot. This card becomes very good because, like, you can actually Golden Lord pop it and then like continue, like instead of just, you know, like the play where like you make the mega clops and stuff or whatever, if they out it or whatever, this can actually come back for a follow up with the Golden Lord, and I'll show my extra deck. There's a reason for it. Also, that's the end of the monsters, but I do play hand traps. The hand traps too, dude. I'm actually just not a huge fan of the hand traps people have been playing in this format. I'm not sure why, like you know, people play Ghost Bell and stuff. That card's cool or whatever. Like, it's just not, in my opinion, it's not very good. I'm like not very. I did test it and I was just not very happy with it. I don't know if that's just me or, you know, maybe I'm missing something. I played against all meta. I didn't play against any rogue. I did play against a couple rogue that were just, you know, here and there, but I make it a goal to play test against meta instead of just being like, oh, dude, I want to bring this deck profile to you today that I played against rogue with all week. That's not what it's not what I do. But I was just, Ghost Bell was just very subpar. Same with Skullmeister. I get what the premise of those cards are. Just not a huge fan of them. I don't know if I'm dumb or, you know, if, you know, sometimes it works for players more than what works for the, you know, what the deck list is. That's why net decking's terrible, because, like, if it doesn't work for you, then what the fuck? But, obviously the 3 Lancia. This card's just, you know, I don't even have to explain this. This card's absolutely ridiculous. It does so much this format. I'm super happy about it. And then I still chose the 3 Droll. I think the Droll is just way better than Ash right now. I don't know. Just a card that blankets the turn is just so much better. I'm not entirely sure, like, because there were so many times where, like, if this was an Ash when I was playing, I could be like, oh, stop that, and then they would just continue. But, like, since I had Droll and they didn't have an out to it, they just couldn't play. So, like, I think Droll is just insane. Same with Nibiru. Nibiru is very good. Nibiru, against a couple of matchups, like dinosaurs and stuff, this card's very lackluster against those. It's kind of lackluster against Virtual World at the moment. Just, they can play around it if they know how to play that deck. But this card's very good in general. You know, combo decks still exist, and this is a card that, you know, sometimes can catch them off guard, and that's that. So, and then obviously the one Barrage, Zoodiac Barrage. So. And then 3 Tenki. Obviously 3 Tenki. It's Tenki, Rhoda. Whoa. And then 3 of the Outland. You know, this, I don't know why the fuck this card is like fucking $30+ or whatever. I've had these since they were like $1. Like, I don't know what the point of that is. I'm not sure why, like, the buyouts and shit. This card's insane though. You know, dude, pay, feel great, right? But this card's, you know, this card's insane. Also, there's like obviously when you control this, only zombie monsters can attack. Sometimes you have to pop this with your own Trident in order to attack for game, which completely fine. But in the honorable mentions at the end of this, I do want to talk about a couple things. And then for the last 2 1-up spells, just the Upstart, I want to keep this to 40 cards, and then the heavy Harpy's Feather Duster. Jesus, dude, mine. Like, I'm just so fucking tired of mine, dude. Like I said in the Zoodiac one, if you don't have, you know, you should have Dryden up to pop it on activation. But if they have 2, you know, you just wait for the fucking Harpy's Feather Duster, dude. But what are you gonna do? And then the traps. Look at Sanguine. This card's obviously insane. I just a lot of the time, like, I really wanted to play 2 of these. I know that's fucking insane. Like, this is the best Eldlich card or whatever. There'd just be times where, like, once you already got, like, the 2 Golden Lords out of the deck and stuff, or, like, you got 1 out and, like, you're still just, the game is progressing and stuff, you would draw this and it would just make you slow down again. So, you know, I still think 3 is completely normal and completely what you should play. Sometimes I want to play 2, though. I just want to specify that. Just my player preference. And then 2 of the Huquero. I think this card's getting a lot better because the DD Crow aspect of this card is just really insane. I think this card's almost up there with Conquistador, in my opinion. Just because like certain times like you'll hit like the right card out of the graveyard and you're just that's that, dude. Like against Drytrons, against sometimes they just if you droll Drytrons and then hit the one dude, they just whoops. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just insane. Also, I cut to two of the Conquistador. I was playing 3 of these. Not a fan of 3 of these whatsoever. After testing this week, I kept drawing 2 of these with no Golden Lords, no Sanguines, nothing. Just a couple hand traps and a Zoo Monster with 2 of these. Your hand's fucking terrible. So I cut to 2. This card's obviously insane. It has its weak points against like dinosaurs or whatever, but card's very good. But it's I think 3 is just too much in my opinion. So and then the rest of the traps, the 3 strike, I did end up cutting Solemn Judgment as opposed to the pure Zoodiac list I had a couple weeks ago. Everyone knows that Zeus plus this is just game, so there's that. And then dude, the MVP, dude, the fucking Torrential Tribute. This is the most ridiculous card ever for this deck and purposes. Like you'll have the Golden Lord up. You'll have like this can trigger the Ram. The you know what I mean. Like this just sometimes just clears boards. Like I actually played a dinosaur match on online that was they didn't what was it? I had Megaclops and then 2 back row. And then they went to game me, and then in battle phase, you just Sanguine, and then Torrential, and then see you later. But, so there's that. But I believe that's 40 cards, should be 40 cards. And then for the extra deck, the 1 Dryden, obviously the 1 Dryden, the 1 Hammer Kong. This is just for overlays. This card's not really insane anymore, but, you play it, obviously. 2 Chakanine, 2 Tiger Mortar. I actually almost, hold on real quick. The Chakanine, I almost considered playing 3 of these. This card's just that good, like for the deck. And there's a reason why I want to play 3 in a second. I'll show you that. The 2 Tiger Mortar, the 2 Borbo. Obviously, this attacks directly, and then you can make Zeus. Nothing about that activates, so there's no negates to be had. And then I'll get back to this card in a second. 2 Zeus, obviously. I feel like every deck should probably play this right now. I'm not entirely sure. If you're not, I don't know what your deck is, or I mean I do, but like you know what I'm saying. This is like that good. Like I think this is one of the strongest Exceeds ever fucking printed ever. But dude. So and then the Vespacito, Vespinato. So this card, I want to talk about this card for a second. So you can actually sub this out for Pleiades. I know because of the Golden Land traps, you can make 2 of those into Pleiades, or you can play this instead, and you can actually put this over top of a Zoo Monster, and then whenever this leaves, it'll switch some level 5 or lower monster. The Pleiades wasn't like as insane. I did test the Pleiades. You can test it though. I would suggest testing it. But this card, in my opinion, has more uses than that one. Because you can slap it on a Zoo Monster too. I know the Pleiades will balance like your 10k and stuff, which still insane. But I just chose this one. I think this one's better. Also, summons a level 5 or lower, so you can actually summon back the Lancia if your opponent's not aware of this card. So and then the 1 Asa. This card's really good too. The Link Climb capabilities also in the mirror match. The mirror match Zoo, this card's just this is like a blowout in the mirror match. But like I said in the Zoo profile, pure Zoo, this card you can actually out their Megaclops with Dryden, and then you can make this, and then take their Megaclops. So, and then the other ones, the Phoenix, this is like my favorite generic Link 2 of all time. The 1 Megaclops, this card is just fucking... Rat makes this. I still just don't understand why people cut Rat. Maybe I'm missing something. I just haven't had that card not work for me, so maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna play Rat. So, and then the last card, you can flex this out I know this card's like $80 some or whatever. The BLS with the Eldlich engine makes this card a lot more accessible. Also, sometimes your opponent just can't out this. Like, this card's just really that good. So, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, it's one of those things. But this card, it has so many, like, you know, it's very, it gets in there a lot more than what people think. That's why it's, you know, the price tag, obviously, it's not, you know, fucking cheap, like I said. But and then I'm just gonna do a quick 2-card combo, or 1 card and then a 2-card. This is the same combo I had in the Zoo, the Pure Zoo list. I just don't know if people are aware of this. I don't know why people are cutting Megaclops. I think Megaclops is insane. So I'm just gonna show both these real quick, and then let me pull these aside. This, and this. Okay. So you got this right here, babe. All you need is just this area. It's not insane. So the only card in your hand needs to be Rat. Just normal summon Rat. You dump the Ram to graveyard, and then you make the Chaka dudes detach. Supposed to summon the Ram. Then you make the Trident detach. Destroy the Ram. Ram will then special back the Chaka 9. Then you make the Tiger Mortar over top of the Trident. Detach. Target the Chaka 9. Detach. Summon Trident. And then you make the old boy, dude. So, just Rat makes this card, or I'll do this one more time. Except for it's a 2-card combo with this one, so it'll be. Basically, what you need to have is you have to have Ram in graveyard and a Zoo monster, and it makes Megaclops. That's why I just never understood like how, why people stop playing it. Because Megaclops is like a really, like Megaclops with traps is like very hard to out, and people don't know that or realize that. I feel like I don't know why. You know, some of the lists I saw, I was kind of just very underwhelmed and like what are you doing with? But once again, maybe I'm missing something, dude. I don't know. But normal summon Third Blade, activate effect, discard the Ram, and do the exact same thing. Chaka 9, switch to the Ram, make the Trident, target the Ram, switch back to Chaka 9, Tiger Mortar, attach Chaka 9, attach, press on the Trident. Yeah, dude. You just link 3 for the young boy Megaclops, dude. So, you know, it's very insane to me. I think Megaclops is just very strong. I'm not entirely sure why it's gone. I'm like that baffled by it that I keep bringing it up because I just don't understand. But and then for the honorable mentions, there was a point in time where like if I really wanted to if I could win every die roll, and I was just like, oh man, I would just main this. But like the 3 zombie world. So with this, in the Eldlich build, right? So Eldlich Zoo, zombie world in the main deck. The one thing I really like about this, obviously they can't. I know some people are cutting Vanity's Ruler for Drytrons. I don't know why. I would definitely play Vanity's Ruler. But this would stop the tribute summon for Vanity's Ruler. Also stops dinosaurs, makes them all zombies. Hinders Dragon Link. Same with the warrior stuff, like Noah Sold. There's so many applications with this card that I think it's insane. Also, I almost made it, and I almost, if I was playing a higher count of cards, I would probably main this. Because, even if you go second and draw like this in the Golden Lord, you can just pitch this for Golden Lord, pop a card. So, you know, I think Zombie World is just absolutely ridiculous, this format. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a zombie list with it. I just love zombies too. So, the next couple deck profiles, I'm gonna have I just ordered all my Drytron stuff, so I will have a Drytron list coming soon. in the next week or so. Hopefully in the next week, depending on how the mail is, because everyone knows the mail right now is just USPS, dude. Shout out to you, dude. Sick. But I hope that's coming. But I also have the Electrum FTK deck, the E-Hero Electrum. There's a couple I want to do, like DDDs and like some more rogue stuff. Yeah, dude, thanks for watching my video. Let me know below what you guys want to see for next week. I also have the Tri-Brigade Zoodiac. I have all the Tri-Brigade stuff. But yeah, dude, thanks for watching. Cheers.